Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunrise Yoga Project, the truly gentle way to come into your day so that you can feel good and have a great day. My name is Kevin. Most of you all know me now. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get started on this wonderful Monday morning and do a little bit of yoga. Awesome. Find a nice, comfortable seat and we will begin. If you have something to sit on, like a block or a bolster, find that. It often makes it a lot nicer on our hips for our pelvis to be higher than our hip joints. We'll do our short meditation as we do every morning. This allows us just to ground into our space, ground into ourselves, become present on our mat. It also allows us to set that stage of inward listening for the rest of our practice. So let's do that. Close your eyes. Allow yourself the opportunity to feel comfortable within yourself. Let's breathe. Let's just take long inhales through our nose, long exhales through our nose. Let's go on a breather's journey. Just imagine what the air looks like as it comes into your nose, into your lungs. See it pass through into your blood, circulate through your heart and then out to your cells. Just imagine this as we breathe in. Imagine every cell within our body being fueled by breath. All trillions and trillions of our cells, it's being nurtured by this big intake of oxygen that you're consciously doing. Thoughts wander, bring them back to your breath, bring them back to this internal experience. Wonderful. We're going to come into movement now. So very slowly, let's find our way into a standing position. Let's move nice and easy. Remove that block that you're sitting on. We'll just come into a standing position at the front of our mat. Mountain pose. Feel your feet firmly grounded, rooted into the floor. Then from your feet, lengthen up, get nice and tall. Press into the ground through your feet. From there, feel the length of your legs. From your hips, from your pelvis area, begin to grow nice and tall, stretching out to the crown of your head. Hands will come down by your sides with your palms forward. Beautiful. Again, imagine yourself pressing into the earth and lengthening tall. Imagine your shoulders being broad and stretching out towards the sides of the room. Check in with your hips. Do your hips feel level and square? To the sides, to the front and back. Just feel nice, even hips. Feel that curve in your lower spine. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Inhale, take your arms above your head, lift up on your tippy toes. So Heels off the ground, arms stretching up. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Breathe here. Inhale. One bounce long, lengthen. Exhale, come back down to mountain pose, arms by your side. Beauty. Inhale, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, let's swan dive forward into standing forward bend. Bend your knees enough so that your hands can come to the ground. Relax the head and the neck. Be soft. And from these bent legs, begin to straighten your legs a little bit more. Just breathing here. Try shaking your head left and right, up and down. This allows us to release the muscles a little more. Very nice. Let's come into a halfway lift. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, straighten your spine, draw your shoulder blades back and look forward. Exhale into your standing forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain pose. Breathing in deep, your intention comes through your center line, arms above your head. Then exhale your hands down through center and out to the side. Beautiful. Inhale, breathe deep, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head, lift up on your heels, up on your tippy toes, arms stretch up nice and wide. Look up, feel the length. Imagine yourself growing taller and taller. Breathing here. Inhale. As you exhale, come back down to mountain pose. Inhale, take your arms all wide, raise your arms above your head, palms touch, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Standing forward bend. Again, wiggle that head around so that the neck muscles totally loosen. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your shoulders to relax here. Let's come into a halfway lift. Inhale, hands come to the shin, spine straighten, shoulders back, look forward. Smile at the world. Exhale, standing forward bend. Walk your hands over to the outside of your right foot. Walk your hands back to center. And then over to the outside of your left foot. Walk your hands back to center. Very slowly rise up. Breathe in deep. Inhale. Rise all the way up. Hands come through center line and above the head. Exhale, hands come down through your heart center and up to the sides. Wonderful. We'll raise up on our tippy toes again. So inhale, arms come out wide and above your head. Heels lift up off the ground. Feel the length. Imagine yourself growing nice and tall. Breathing as you do so. Lengthen a little more. And come back into mountain pose. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward, standing forward bend. Let's come into a halfway lift. Inhale, hands come to the shins, spine straightens, look forward. Exhale, standing forward bend. Walk your hands over to the right. Walk your hands over to the left. Walk your hands back to center line. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, flow forward. The fingertips on the ground, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step your right leg back into a lunge, keeping your knee up off the ground. Lift your chin, breathe here. Few soft breaths. Your next inhale, step your right leg forward. Standing forward bend. Bend your knees, look forward. Left leg back into a lunge. Few soft breaths. Left leg forward. Standing forward bend. Bend your knees, look forward. Right leg back into a lunge. Right knee down onto the ground. Lift your chin and your chest to the sky. Breathe soft. A little smile on your lips. Let's place our hands on our thigh as we lengthen, lift up nice and tall. Feel your hips flowing forward. Get a nice stretch in that right thigh. Your next inhale, take your arms down by your side. Raise your arms above your head. Palms touch. Look up. Few soft breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, place your hands back down to the ground. Lift your back knee up off the ground. Step your back leg forward. Standing forward bend. Bend your knees, look forward. Left leg back into a lunge. Lower your left knee to the ground. Lift your chin and your chest. Breathe here. Very nice. Hands come onto the thigh. Spine lengthens. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Palms touch. Lift your spine. Look up. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. Lift your back knee up off the ground. Step your back leg forward. Standing forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, the mountain pose. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Lift your heels up off the ground. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Breathe here. Inhale. As you exhale, come back to mountain pose. Beautiful. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Arch your spine and look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Standing forward bend. Bend your knees, look forward. Right leg back to a lunge. Right knee comes down to the ground. Hands come to the thigh. Very nice. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Palms touch. Arch your spine a little bit. Look up. Breathe here. Very nice. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. And then from here, what we'll do is we'll bend our right foot so the sole of our right foot faces the ceiling. Bring our weight into our right hand. Reach back with our left hand to grab onto our right foot. Left shoulder lifts. Look up. Breathe soft. Hug your left leg, your supporting leg in towards midline. Breathing here. If you can't quite grab your foot, that's okay. Very nice. Release your back foot. Place your left hand back on the ground. Lift your right knee off the ground. Step your right leg forward. Standing forward bend. Begin to lift your bum up towards the ceiling a little more, starting to create more length in your legs. Inhale, rise up. Rise all the way up. Exhale, standing forward. Exhale into mountain pose. Beauty. Inhale, take your arms out wide above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward. Bend your knees, look forward. Left leg back into a lunge. Left knee down to the ground. Hands come to the thigh. Very nice. You all know where this is going. Soft breath here. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Palms touch. Full breath. Next exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. This time the left knee lifts up off the ground. The back foot, sole of the back foot faces the ceiling. Lean your weight into your left hand. Reach back with your right hand. Grab onto your left foot. Thigh stretch. Right shoulder lifts. Look up. Breathe soft. Feel yourself flopping it outwards. Hug your legs in towards your midline. Very nice. Lower your back foot down to the ground. Right hand comes back to the ground. Back knee lifts. Step your back leg forward. Standing forward bend. Very nice. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. Inhale, take your arms out wide. Raise your arms above your head. Swan dive forward. Let's come into a chair pose. So bend your knees, straighten your spine, lift your arms up. Continue sitting back in the chair. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Go into a standing forward bend. Close your eyes and breathe. Bend your knees and look forward. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. Come into a high plank position. And lower your knees to the ground. Lower your chin and your chest to the ground. Keeping your palms firmly rooted. Inhale, begin to lift your chin and your chest up off the ground for this baby cobra. Few soft breaths. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale. As you exhale, rise into a downward dog. So push into the ground with your palms. Lift up onto your knees. Then your knees up off the ground. Bum to the sky. Press, press, press into the ground with your hands. Your feet. Feel that length from your fingertips to your tailbone. Take 3 long cycles of breath here. Begin to lift your right leg up off the ground. Pressing out that heel. Lift, lift, lift that leg up behind you. Bend your right knee and begin to lift your right hip up towards the ceiling. Opening up that thigh side of the body. Few soft breaths. Straighten your right leg, bring your hips back to center. Lower your right foot to the ground. Pull your torso forward into your high push-up position. And lower back down to the mat. Inhale, push with your palms, lift your chin and your chest up off the ground into your baby cobra or full cobra. A few breaths here. Even close your eyes if you'd like. Very slowly lower back down to the mat. Make sure your toes are tucked under. Inhale. Your exhale, push up and back into your downward dog. Your next inhale, lift your left leg up off the ground. Very slowly bend your left knee and begin to lift your hip up towards the ceiling. Breathe soft. Bring your hips back to neutral. Lower your left leg down to the ground. Flow forward into your plank position. And then lower down onto your chest. Inhale. Exhale, push up into your cobra. Very slowly lower back down. Roll onto our spine. Rolling onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And allow your tailbone to roll towards the earth and your shoulder blades to anchor onto the ground. As we hug in, we also create length in the spine here. Very nice. Bend the knees so the soles of the feet come towards the ceiling. Take your knees out wider than your torso. Grab onto the sides of your feet or your ankles or your shins and push your knees towards the earth. You're hoppy, baby. Close your eyes and breathe. Be that happy baby. Maybe try rocking on your spine a little bit. Come back to center. Keep your left leg where it is. Begin to straighten your right leg a little bit. Right leg bends back down. Left leg straightens. Left knee bends. Right knee straightens. Right knee bends. Left knee straightens. And left knee bends. Release your feet, straighten both your legs towards the sky. And slowly lower your legs down to the ground. Coming into Shavasana. Let's take a few moments, just lie here, breathe. Meditate on the sensations in our body. Just purely observing. Very slowly bend your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Roll to one side, sit up. Hands come to heart center. Namaste. Hey everybody, I wish you a beautiful Monday. Wish you a day full of happiness, wonderful connections with others, productive, and it's the day full of love. Yay. So Emily will be here tomorrow. I look forward to that class, and I'll be seeing you on Wednesday. So again, have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Doing yoga every day will change your life. 25 minutes is all you need.